Well, Victorian Premier Jacinta Allan has decided something needs to be done about anti-Semitism. Who knew? It's just a pity a synagogue had to be firebombed before she found her voice.
It's really about providing people of faith, doesn't matter who you pray to, what place of worship you attend. It really is saying to people of faith that you have every right to attend your place of worship in a safe way.
Well, I suppose it's better late than never, right? Joining me on the panel is Sky News contributor Rocco Leocono and libertarian commentator Kristen Abraham. This ban on protesting outside places of worship, Rocco, as well as banning terrorist flags and symbols in public and face coverings at protests, it's a good move, but it begs the question, why was this not done months ago?
Well, James, it should have been done after October the 9th last year of what happened at the Sydney Opera House. I mean, for the last 14 months, we've seen cities disrupted and shut down. We haven't had hate preachers deported. And compare that to what happened during COVID when peaceful protesters were shot at with rubber bullets, pregnant women were arrested in their own homes, grandmothers harassed and mentally ill men smashed to the ground by the Victoria Police. Not only is it too little too late, but it exhibits the usual double standards that we've come to expect from the Victorian government.
Yeah, well, I love how Victoria's seen some of the worst, most violent, most aggressive pro-Palestinian protests, yet it's taken until now, as I said, after a synagogue was burnt down in a terrorist attack, for Jacinta Allan to acknowledge what we've been saying for more than a year. Have a listen.
Anti-Semitism is a cancer. Anti-Semitism is a cancer, and we must leave no stone unturned to fight the evil of anti-Semitism, to fight the evil of this racism and hate in all of its forms, and also continue to work to help heal our multicultural community.
Like I said, we've been saying that for more than a year. Opposition leader Peter Dutton is right, in my opinion, when he had this to say earlier today.
I just can't understand why it's taken the Allan government so long to react to the reasonable requests, particularly of Jewish Australians who have been treated in the most deplorable way. The Premier of Victoria says that she needs to do something about it. Well, of course she does, and she should have done it 14 months ago.
Yeah, it does make you curious, doesn't it, Kristen? Why has it taken so long for, I mean, Labor federally have been terrible, and we know they've got their eye on Western Sydney seats. It's all very political. What's going on in Victoria? Why has the Premier taken so long to address this?
What's not going on in Victoria, James? It's just,
fair point. It's
a circus around here. But in terms of what they're proposing at the moment, all I can really think of is there already laws on firebombing places? Is there already laws on, doing no harm to others? And aren't there laws that they can be enforcing? The other gentleman did say that there was peaceful protests in the pandemic and they shot rubber bullets at Victorians. So how about they enforce the laws that are already there, rather than proposing a legislation that is potentially going to further impeach civil liberties, which we have a massive problem with here in Victoria?